Hello, video 23 of my 90-day video challenge. I say video 23 because it's actually the morning of the 24th of August and I should have done my video last night, but I was on the train home from the Landmark Forum Advanced course and had basically sobbed all the way home, and then my camera battery died. So what I've just said is a shitload of excuses. But here I am making up for it this morning. Hopefully that's acceptable enough. It's still 23 videos in 23 days, or 24 videos in 24 days. So I've really not thought about what I'm going to say in this video other than try and spit out in as eloquent way as I can what I got out of doing the advanced course of the Landmark Forum. And all I can think, the short way of describing it is, and again I'm going to try and not care what people think of me saying this, because that's one of the foundations of the original Landmark Forum course, is to not be concerned with looking good or looking bad. It really is the meaning of life or world peace. I don't know. All I would say is on the train home I sobbed, and I think I just suddenly kind of, I'm not going to say I got it because it's an ongoing thing. It's about how you go out and live your life after the course, which is when it gets hard because it's uncomfortable to change and adopt new ways. But I realised on the train home, I think, that there is something out there so much bigger than us as individuals, and that's not to say that we shouldn't care about ourselves. Quite the opposite. We need to take so much care that we're living a life that we're proud of, that we're fulfilled by, that affects other people, and that leaves an impact on this planet after we've left it. Because if everybody does that, the world will be an amazing place to live. You know, if everybody lives their life in a way that they want to feel that they're loving, that they're giving to other people, that they're inspiring other people, and just living, I don't want to say living a good life because that's creating a word that has opinion behind it, but the way you be in the world, and this is one of the big lessons, is differentiating between being, doing and having, because being is the only domain in which you can live your life that's current, that's present, that makes you feel right now. If you base your happiness on doing something or having something, you're delaying it. You're not being it right now. And we did a couple of exercises today where we just stared into a stranger's eyes, as in someone else in the group, but to all intents and purposes a stranger because I've never met them before 3 days ago. And it's incredible what you start to fathom by doing that. And that is simply that we are all the same. You know, there's 7-8 billion individuals on this planet, but if you use a different expression, we are one humanity. And if everybody just wanted to be loving, and which is incredibly fulfilling when you start doing it, it would just create such a different world. It would remove so much of the bullshit that the human race has managed to royally fuck up, excuse my language. But the principles I've taken on board this weekend are just so simple, and and I say we because I include myself, we are one, we are I am you, you are me. It's all things that have been thrown around this weekend, and it's so true. Life can be so simple and harmonious and fulfilling, and every single one of us can leave a massive footprint and massive impact, positive impact on this planet if we live and choose to live in a certain way. And we're making such a mess of it. We really are. And, you know, all the crap that you see on the news that makes you be a certain way, it's upsetting to see, it's traumatic to see. It wouldn't be there if every single individual chose to be a certain way. It's so simple. So like I say, I haven't really, that's something else I need to stop saying in my videos, is like I say. That's one of the things I've noticed I repeat a lot. It's probably trying to buy myself time. I haven't scripted this video, is what I was going to say. I wanted to get that kind of initial reaction because when I did my day 3 video for Landmark Forum, the original course, it clearly was viewed quite a few times. So there's obviously people out there looking for opinions and feelings and reviews. So I thought I'd do one now. It absolutely is different to the original course. It absolutely is designed to come along after the original 3 days that you do for the forum. I'd say in hindsight now, the original forum's about discovering you. The advanced course is about discovering what you're going to do with you and how that's going to impact the world, and the fact that there's no point having all the things you discover about you if there's no one else there to share it with in the world. And it's just been mind-blowing. And the challenge actually starts now, going out and living it and getting uncomfortable, sharing it with people, and just being as authentic as possible and making your mark on the world. So I look forward to Tuesday evening when we go back to see everybody, and people will be inviting their guests. That's not easy, but again, getting uncomfortable, putting in the work, it feels so worthwhile, and I'm not sure why yet. But anyone who's done the forum but not done the advanced course, do it, absolutely. It's not expensive for what it is, in my opinion. And that's me, I think. I've got to do another video later, so I'll think about what the next lesson will be, but there's probably a lot of lessons from Landmark that I can use for my next few videos. You'll be very bored of hearing the words Landmark Forum over the next few days, I think. But I hope that's been of value, and I'll see you later on. Cheers, bye.